So if you're like most real estate agents out there, you're probably struggling with marketing, lead generation, and how to stand out in a crowded market. And this is completely normal. In fact, it's probably one of the most common questions that I get when I meet with new agents to join our group or to use our marketing company. So what I want to do in this video is break down exactly how I would, for myself or for my clients or for my agents, develop a marketing plan that will help them dominate their local market. We're going to break it down step by step on how to figure out who you're marketing to and the goals you're setting, to what channels to use for lead generation, and then how do you scale it from there. So if you want to learn all of this, keep watching. Hey everybody, it's me, Jacob Shireman, your real estate marketing expert. I have over 17 years of marketing experience specializing in web design and SEO, and I take that experience to help you grow your real estate business. So if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I release new content. And if you want to partner with me to get all of my training, resources, courses, and coaching for free at no extra cost or split to you, take a look at partnering with me at eXp Realty inside the Agent Wolfpack. And there's a link below where you can book a one-on-one call with me to learn more. So let's dive into today's topic. All right, so today we're talking about how do you create a marketing plan? How do you create a lead generation plan? And this is probably one of the most common things that I get asked on is I'm not sure what to choose, how much to do of it, what content to create, how much to spend in ad spend. Should I go traditional? Should I do modern marketing methods? What do I do? Because there's so many things out there. There's that shiny object syndrome that I keep talking about with real estate agents, and it's very much real. So I want to kind of help you kind of mute out the noise and focus on something that you can do. And the problem with most agents is they try to take on too much at one time because they're so scared of losing a deal or not getting a client or not getting enough leads that they actually push all the business away and push it into hands of other agents. So what I want to do is break down this video very simple today. I don't want to bore you. I want to show you what I do exactly for people that I coach, agents that work with us, and clients that come to us and pay us for a marketing consultation. So we're kind of break this down into three areas. So the first area, which you've heard 1,000 times, is basically who's your target audience? What do you offer? What makes you unique? And then how are you going to market it to them? And what are your goals? So we're going to talk about that. And then the next section that we're going to talk about is what do you do for marketing? What channels do you do? Do you door knock? Do you run paid ads? Do you rely solely on YouTube? So we're going to talk about all of those channels and which one you should choose and the type of content that you're making. And then our third section, we're going to talk about how do you scale that? How do you measure it? How long should you do something to make sure it's working? How long should you see your ROI? So we're going to talk about that and how you can scale all of those lead generation methods and even edit your marketing plan, but give it enough time so you can actually get the data and don't edit it prematurely, which is what most agents do. And I think the reason why 87% of real estate agents fail in the first 5 years. So, and also if you're an agent stuck in your business, this is perfect for you as well as new agents, or if you're a brokerage or team lead. I highly encourage you to check out why we are a better fit here at eXp and book a call with me to see what we can do for you. But if you're happy where you're at, maybe you're already at eXp, you want to see what we can do, watch all of this video today, because I guarantee you every part of this video today will help you. And for those agents who are stuck in their business or they're stuck with the traditional way of things and they're trying to be more modern in the business to kind of adapt to how we do business in these times, this is a great video for you on how to kind of combine everything, diversify your lead generation, and have an actual plan that you can follow. So let's dive in. So one of the first things that we're going to do in this first category of, who are we marketing to? What are we marketing? We need to know what our goals are. What is your goals for real estate? What do you want to accomplish? Because if you're only looking to take on a few deals a year, or maybe you're looking to be, a top producing agent in your area, you're going to have very specific goals. You're going to have a different kind of plan of action, how much you're marketing. So for us to be able to jump in and talk about what channels and how much we're going to marketing, are we doing paid ads versus organic? That's going to determine what our goals are. So outline your goals in real estate. What is your long-term goals? How much are you looking to scale? Are you just looking to do a few deals, maybe a quarter or a year? Everybody's plan is different. So know that. The next step is know who you're marketing to. I think this is very important. A lot of people don't niche down enough because we have this scarcity mentality that we're going to miss out on a lead or deal that we would have taken. What happens is we end up pushing everybody away because we don't look like we have a specialty. So whatever that specialty is, maybe you're going to focus on a target niche of divorces or relocation, veterans, first-time home buyers, real estate investors. You know, one big area that is underserved is the 55 and over community, kind of senior living, aging in place. There's all these markets. So narrow down your market. You need to know exactly who that person is in the niche. You know, what does your average client look like? How much do they make? What do they drive? Get to know those numbers because that's going to determine what kind of content you create. Because if you don't know these and you're just marketing to everybody, your content is going to be all over the place. And this is why you're not getting recognized for one thing. So maybe your niche is new construction. Focus on new construction content, how to go about it, how to navigate it, why you need a realtor, things like that. So narrow down your niche. Once you have your goals and your niche, then we need to talk about what is your unique value proposition or your unique sale proposition. And what happens here is now that we know who we're targeting to and what our goals are, what do we bring to the table? And a lot of agents say, you know, I'm brand new, I don't bring anything. Of course you do. You have previous backgrounds. If you've worked in other industries, maybe it's hospitality, customer service. I worked in marketing. So for me as a listing agent, a buyer's agent, I know how to do sales. I can negotiate. If you have a sales background, that's even better because you can negotiate. I know how to market and get eyes on a listing. So there's all these different things. So know exactly what stands you out. Don't just go, you know, I'm just going to be there for my clients. I'm going to support you. I'm going to answer the phone when nobody won't. And you don't want to market yourself that way. Okay. Everybody says the same thing, but what truly are you going to do different that other agents out there are not doing differently? So this is the first set of things that you need to nail down before you can go to the next step. So take time in this video, watch the whole thing, come back to it, re-listen to that, know exactly who your target niche. There's no niching down too much. Know exactly who you're targeting, what's your specialty that you're going to be known for. You can still do other, you know, niches, but that is what your content is going to be based around. And that's going to help you in the next section. And then know exactly, again, your goals, your target niche, and know exactly what is unique about you and why people should work with you. All right, now let's talk about how you're going to market yourself. This is probably what everybody wants to know in the video is how do you get your name out there? How do you stand out, especially in a crowded, competitive marketplace in an area like Houston where there's anywhere from 20 to 40,000 realtors at any given time. So how do you differentiate yourself from other people? Well, it comes back to that target audience. If you don't know who your target audience is, you don't know how to deliver valuable content. No matter what you do, whether you choose paid ads, organic ads, social media, video, whatever you do, you have to deliver valuable content. You need to take your content a step above what your competitors are doing. That's great market research. See what your competitors are talking about and figure out how you can talk about those hot topics, but you can take it to the next level. You need to put out valuable content. And if you're spending all your time working on content, you're wasting your time too, because this is a non-income producing activity, especially right away. So whether you're, like I said, whether you're going to run an ad or do a video or do a blog post, you need to have valuable content. And what I tell people, so let's take paid ads to the side, but if you're going to do organic content, social media, YouTube videos, TikTok videos, Instagram, whatever, you need to have content that people actually want to connect with. So that's promoting your local community. That's talking about real estate, putting some personal stuff out there so that they have a reason to hit the follow button because they might only want to follow you for the real estate transaction. But if they feel like they can connect with you, that you're providing value, then they're going to follow you. So one way to provide valuable content without having to redo all of this stuff for every platform, and we're going to talk about that next, which platforms to choose, is that you pick one strategy, one topic. So maybe let's talk about 5 best taco places in Houston, or top 5 kid-friendly activities in Houston, or maybe we do the real estate side, 5 tips on buying a new construction home. Whatever those are, take that one tip, and then whether you start with a video first or a blog first or social media, that becomes your content. So the first thing you could do is I tell people, depending on how you do, some people are better, to instantly just on the fly make the video. Some people need to write it out. So if you need to write it out, make your blog post first, and then take that blog post and turn it into a video. And then you take that YouTube video, you upload it to Opus Clip, and Opus Clip will break it into smaller videos, and you throw those on TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, put it on your social media. And now one strategy, you have all the content done. If you're somebody that can do a video quickly on the fly like myself, I'll record the video, take the YouTube transcript, put it into ChatGPT, write the blog article, and then, put the link to the article in the description of the YouTube video, and take the YouTube video share and put it in the blog article. And then I'll have it cut up into clips. I'll use those for marketing. I'll also post to social media. You can have those 5 tips or 5 places be in one post, or you can break it into 5 different social media posts. So learn how to figure out and find valuable content and repurpose it. I've talked about this a zillion times in other videos, nothing new, but you got to deliver valuable content that people want. Don't just do home tours and nothing else, because they can go to Zillow for that. Everybody else is doing that. Find a way to promote your local area, to promote local businesses, why people should live in your area and buy a house on that side of town. And then on top of it, give them valuable real estate content that's relevant to what's happening now. If you're watching a video that got a lot of views, but it's not relevant to this time, don't waste your time with it. Follow up with the new topics and get that content done. But now, how do we pick out what channels to be? This is where I think a lot of agents don't know what to do for lead generation. So let's talk about social media. Pick 1 or 2 channels max to start out with. So figure out where your audience is going to be. If you're doing the 55 and over community, I would definitely be on Facebook. If you're going to do more of the average first-time home buyer, I would be on Instagram and TikTok. If you're going to target kind of a wide age range, put yourself on YouTube. YouTube probably gives you the higher quality lead than anything. Make sure you have your Google business profile set up. We've talked about that. We're going to talk about a little bit of organic SEO when we talk about channels, but have all those places out there to put content, but pick 1 or 2, master those, and then slowly add those as well. If you are somebody that can handle being on all the social media platforms because you're using a scheduling tool and it's just a matter of clicking to post there, then go for that as well. Keep it simple. A lot of people are afraid to start with one thing because it's going to take forever, and then they're feeling like they're not doing enough, that they end up missing out on everything. The key to a successful marketing plan is to start with something, master it, and then start adding to that plan as well as you scale, which we're going to talk about in the 3rd part. So when you're picking out your channels, do that. If you are not comfortable on video, maybe you don't know what to say, I've got city scripts that you can go download on our website. You can comment that below. I will send you that script as well. That script is a great blog script as well as a video script as well. So now let's talk about if you're going to do more paid advertising versus organic. I've done a video more in depth on this, but if you need leads immediately, I would do paid. You still have to have valuable content people are going to want to click. Our company can help with that as well. We have ads that are already done that are ads that actually get leads, and they've been tested in a majority of major markets. But if you're going to run ads, that's where you need to figure out, and we'll do a more in-depth video on which paid ad to do. But I always like Google and YouTube ads first, or promoting your Google business profile. And the reason why is they are search-based intent. People are looking in the moment for those services. Facebook ads still work. You can't target as much as you used to. Instagram ads, but find some type of paid advertising. And I still keep paid advertising as well. And then just make sure that if you're not good at follow-up, you're hiring an ISA, I can recommend a great company. That's what we use as well. And then if you're going to go into the organic side, that's where your Google business profile should be the first thing that you master and get up, because you can get direct calls to you in as little as 6 months. I have a full course on that, and our company can also give you the course, but do the initial setup for you if you would like. There's going to be links below on that. But you should be doing local SEO, doing your blog articles, turning those into YouTube videos or vice versa. You should also be adding community pages and valuable content about living in your area, and that will help you rank and demolish the competition in your area, because nobody's focusing on that right now. If you're doing social media, take your time, find 1 or 2 platforms, find the content that's working for you, and then keep that going as well. So you just need to find something that you can start with and go from that. Now you can buy paid ads on things like Zillow, and there's other marketplaces as well. Just be very careful in your area. A lot of those are saturated. It's a very high cost, and they're kind of doing the same thing that you would be doing, is just driving traffic. You can drive traffic with ads to your landing page, your website. If you don't have one of those, we can definitely help you with that as well. But find 1 or 2 strategies that you can commit to that works in your budget, your time. Commit to that, give it a minimum 6 months. Even with ads, give it a minimum 3 months for ads. And then, take a look at it and update, which we're going to talk in the next section. But you got to give things time. The biggest thing I see agents do is in 1 to 2 weeks, they're freaking out that they're spending this money, haven't done anything. I've gone months without ads, and then sometimes in 1 month, I get all the ads I need for a year, or leads I get for a year. So it does take time. It depends on your marketplace. Figure out what's working for you, stick with it, and give it time to actually get the data to be able to analyze it, which we're going to talk about in the next section. All right, in this next section, we're going to talk about scaling that, adjusting our marketing plan. So this is one of the biggest things that I find with agents is they just want to implement one time and they're not growing. If you're not growing in this business, you're going to quickly get left behind. Things are changing. By the way, COVID really put everybody in a tailspin. So I love being at EXP because we were already doing things the digital way. So if you're not growing with the way the market's going, with your clientele as well, you're going to quickly get left behind, and your competition that figures it out is going to be able to advance ahead of you. So one of the things that you got to do with your marketing plan is you got to constantly reevaluate it every, 90 days, 6 months, take a look at a year. One thing I do for our agents that join our group and that work with us, or even our clients, we automatically give them a 90-day marketing plan. When they come to us with some other stuff that they want to purchase, we don't talk about that. We ignore that because this is what we got to give this time. We don't know if this is going to work or not because we haven't given it the proper time to get the proper data. Take the emotions out of this process and think logically with the data and the information at hand. So you need to have a way to track everything. One of the ways that you can do that is with a great CRM. If you're not using your CRM, something like kvCORE, effectively, you don't have smart campaigns, you don't have behavioral automation, you're not tracking what they're looking at. Your IDX should be integrated with your CRM. This is what gives you all that data. Then you're missing out and you're not knowing how to scale, how to talk to that client specifically. So you need to have a way to nurture your leads, to be able to track the number of leads that are coming in, what they're clicking on, so you can see what your conversion rates are, especially if you're running paid ads as well, because it'll show you how many clicks came to your website, but how many people actually registered in your database and from that ad and were converted into a lead. And then you need to be able to track how you're converting leads into clients and maybe which lead source is converting better, because I might tell you that those are a better quality of lead and maybe these other leads are not serious. They're just a bunch of spammy leads. So maybe we drop that lead source that you're doing. So tracking the numbers is super important. Even if you start out small with a spreadsheet, whatever you do, get into a better system. And if you need advice on that, we can show you how to set up the proper system with our marketing company to make sure that you are very much optimized, but you can track all of your data and your returns. So you need to be doing that as well. Again, monitor everything. You should have, if you have a website, have Google Search Console, and also have Google Analytics installed so you can see where people are finding you organically, if there's any errors on your website, and then you can also see all the traffic and drill down. Are they mobile? What device do they have? What browser are they using? What area are they in? Are your ads targeting the right area? Do you get a lot of people from another country responding and they're fake leads? Or are they responding from another area that are maybe looking to relocate to your area? Now you might be able to run ads to that area because it's a huge audience that is converting and coming over. So knowing your data helps you be able to adjust and optimize your marketing plan, which you're going to do on a regular period. We do a quarterly review on our marketing plan, and then we reevaluate every year to see what we need to do differently. But I give everything we do at least 90 days to be able to take effect. If it's more organic, 6 months to a year, you need to give it a minimum effort and give it all of you got for that. And so this is going to help us scale our business to know where we need to put our time and our money to be able to get more leads, which more leads mean more conversions to clients, more clients mean closed deals, and you're scaling your business. So if you need more help with something like that, don't hesitate to reach out. We do have a full service marketing company. You can also drop all of your questions in the comments below. We will gladly get back to you as soon as we can. And again, if you want to get coaching like this, a free marketing plan from me, you can partner with me at EXP inside the Agent Wolfpack. Get all of our amazing resources, training, courses, and one-on-one coaching with me. As a part of that, I don't care if you're a new agent, a seasoned agent, a team leader, or a broker. we can help you. Go ahead and click that link below to book a one-on-one call with me. It's not a pushy sales call. I'm just going to show you what your business would look like here and if it makes sense to partner with us as well. And again, if you want to keep seeing content like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video.